Hello, welcome to my channel. I've been looking at diets because I'm trying to plan my diet, and I'm looking at the different diets, and I wanted to see them on a plate. So I thought I would share that with you. So I was looking at the keto diet and what some people have it on a plate. So this one shows 50% with the vegetables and 25% with fat and 25% with meat. And I guess he puts it on there raw and then cooks it. And so you can see this one shows 50% vegetables, 25% protein, 25% fat would be like avocado, butter, I guess cheese and things like that. So that I could see what the different diets kind of look like and some of the ideas. And some of them show them with a lot more fats and things like that. So I'm wondering if there's just different keto diets, or if some people have different understandings of them, but I'm looking at the pictures to see what they have. And you see a lot of avocados, eggs in all these diets. I see avocados, eggs, salmon, peppers, broccoli, green beans, and things like that. So when I'm looking at the pictures, I notice that they have fish and things like that. But a lot of the eggs and avocados, and broccoli. I find that interesting looking at their plates and the similarities. I wanted to see the similarities in some of these high protein, low carb type diets. And there's this one, and you can see there's avocado, there's the meat. I think that one has a sweet potato, which I don't usually see in some of them. But this one has vegetables, protein, and healthy fats. And what is this? Paleo? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but. And that looks like maybe, is that cauliflower in a salad? I don't know. So you see the similarities in the diets. That's what I wanted to see, the similarities. There's the meat and the vegetables. So, and then there's this one, and this is a high protein diet. I just Google search for a high protein diet so that I could see what they look like. This is diabetes portion plate, diabetic portion control, and this shows vegetables, starches, and proteins. And this one has like rice, and most of them, a lot of them don't have like, they get rid of the white rice and things like that. But I wanted to see the similarities in the diet. Here's the Atkins plate and what it looks like. And you can see, I don't know if that's chicken or seafood, and the salad. Avocados, eggs, and meat. See, I see this on a lot of them. Avocados, eggs, and meat. And this is the Atkins plate. So I just find that they're... And they used to say you not to eat things like avocados and things that were fattening, like bananas, they say were high in fat. Avocados were high in fat. Fish is high in fat. So eggs were high in fat and cholesterol. And they would say those were no-nos, right? But I guess now they're saying they have good fats. So, and they used to say that fat was bad and not to eat things that were fat. So, and then the summer size diet, which is one of my favorites because it's so easy and I get to eat a variety of foods. But it says, I have to get rid of funky foods, which is like sugar and white rice and white bread and maybe my cappuccinos and things like that. Potato chips, candy bars. Eat fruit alone on an empty stomach, which I like. Instead of eating like chips and dip, I might want to eat fruit. I might want a little bit of yogurt to dip it in. And if I'm making smoothies, I might, use yogurt. So that's not going to be completely alone, but that's just the way I'd probably do it. And then it says eat protein and fats with veggies, but not with breads. And then it says eat carbos, which is breads, which is whole grain breads type of things, with veggies without the protein and the fats. So that way, if I I might steam a bag of veggies, you know, those steamable veggies like broccoli and Brussels sprouts or mixed veggies, and have it with a tortilla or something like that because I don't want to give up breads completely. And I like things like oatmeal and things like that. So, and it says wait 3 hours between meals, but don't skip meals and eat at least 3 meals a day and eat until you feel satisfied and comfortable. 3 hours between profats and a carbos meal. But the fruit, I can't remember how long you have to wait. I think it's an hour or something. And then it gives you a description of what's protein and fats and veggies and carbos and fruit and funky foods. So, oh, it says caffeine and alcohol because most of them say, you know, you can have your coffee and tea as long as you don't add sugar and stuff to it. So, and then here's a list of foods. They have different places where you can find a list of foods that are low in calories. Because some of these foods, like avocados, I think might be high in calories. So broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cabbage and things like that, asparagus that are in a lot of these diets, those seem to be low in calories. Soup to me is an easy one. Soup would be easy for me to go on a diet if I'm eating soups and salads because my salads would give me a lot of vegetables and I can throw the meat in there and then I can pick my salad dressing, which might be like one of those peanut butter ginger type salad dressings. But I love salads and I love soups and I can make a lot of soup and if I want to I can add a different veggie into the soup every day so that I have more veggies in the soup. But and oatmeal's low on calories, it says. So then it shows you there's different lists that you can find, like celery is low in calories, arugula, watercress, spinach, and Brussels sprouts, raspberries. So you can find all these lists so that, and they say you're not supposed to be counting calories anymore. But fatty fish like salmon, halibut, tuna, and cod are low calorie sources. So that might be why they're in a lot of these diets because you're getting less calories as well. So here I am planning my diet, and I thought, well, popcorn with no butter or salt, you know, because it's filling and it's a filling snack where people are sometimes they're still hungry. But so, but I think if you're eating protein, if you're eating, you know, salmon and eggs and things like that, then I don't see how you're, you know, you might still be hungry, but I don't know. And I don't have all the diet foods around here, so I have those green machine juices because I love those. And I feel like I'm working towards getting on the diet, so I'm trying to find beverages that I can drink instead of my normal southern sweet tea and my soda pop and things like that. And then I like to mix hot cocoa with what I call crappuccino mixes and drink that. And if I drink hot tea, I put too much sugar in it, so I have to cut back on the sugar. Probably should get rid of the sugar completely. But I want to have I want to not go on a diet and get off of it. I want to have lifestyle changes that I can do more permanently. So I'm trying to find things. And I knew a girl that went on a diet and we would go out to eat. Like if we went to a place that had hamburgers, she would take the bun off the burger and then she would eat it with the meat and the lettuce and things like that. And I was thinking, you know, I could have chicken salad. I love chicken salad with grapes, lots of grapes, which wouldn't be with a summer size diet, it would be wrong because I'm not supposed to have fruit with the meats and the breads, but I wouldn't have bread with it, but I'm not supposed to have the fruit with it. But it would be like I love cut up grapes with like slivered almonds and some sort of nuts mixed with chicken and mayonnaise. And then I could, instead of eating it with bread, I could eat it wrapped in lettuce, maybe. And I also love sandwiches instead of bread, wrapping it in lettuce with like meats and cheese and cucumbers and mayonnaise and things like that. So here I am trying to figure out what I can eat to help me lose weight. But I don't want to give up my fiber. I don't want to give up like I still want to have fiber. And, you know, on oatmeal, some people say that you're not supposed to have it on a diet. But, and then if I might mix, I might do the no-bake cookies with the oats and the peanut butter and the cocoa. And I'm not going to eat those every day, but, and it's probably not good to have it on a diet, but to me that's better than me having, because I'm used to having candy bars and soda pop and potato chips and sweet tea and all this junk food. So I don't want to, I don't want to go to some extreme that I'm not going to stick to. So I want to make sure that I try to have my sweets a little bit, but healthier, because I want to make lifestyle changes that are healthier. I don't want to just go on a diet and overdo it and not, like I said, not be able to stick to it. So I don't, I don't know. And I've seen people eat like oatmeal and put like cocoa powder in it and like orange marmalade. And I was like, wow, that's got to be really bad, but it does sound delicious. But, you know, maybe I could have one day a week where I had some treats and had something like that, but not overloading it. Because I don't want to go off the diet. And then if I mess up, I don't want to just say, oh, well, I messed up, it's over, it's done with, I'm not doing it anymore. Because that's not going to be helpful. But I love the summer size diet. That's my favorite because I still get to eat all my favorites. And I don't want to give up my favorites. I want to be able to eat my favorites, but be able to digest them. But my favorites, I love broccoli, I love cauliflower, I love cabbage, things like that. So I don't like olives, but I've heard that, you know, I might try to eat an olive here and there because I heard they're really, really healthy. Anyway, so this is some pictures. So I thought maybe you could see some pictures with me, and I would share them with you of some of the pictures of the similarities between the different diets, so that you could say, oh, this one has it, this one has it, this one has it as well, and then go from there, because then you look at the differences. So there are similarities and there are differences. But anyway, I hope this helps you, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Please feel free to leave comments, and anyway, bye-bye.